Hi Aries, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Aries, in today's reading, I am going to give you a few of the oracle cards, going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started on see what's going on in your reading. All right, Aries, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Aries. Oh, okay. Nice. All right. So, Aries, you have valiant courage. Take action with passion. So, I feel like whatever it is that you're trying to do, I feel like it's time to do it. I feel like you're just needing to move forward from everything that's been going on. I feel like you need to find your courage and your confidence for it. Okay. Like, do it, do it, do it, do it. Then you have wondrous universe. Walk into beauty. So, I feel like you need to believe that the universe has your back, that whoever it is that you're praying to does have your back, that everything is going to fall into place for you. Like, believe there are miracles, believe things will happen for you, okay? Think positive. All right, so Aries, do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aries, 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 for their highest good. All right. One for the current. This is for Aries. Wow, you started off with the devil. I feel like you're having, you're trying very hard to move forward. I feel like you're needing to leave these old patterns and habits behind also. One for the situation. Could also be feeling stuck also with this devil here. With the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like the wheel is moving in your favor, and I feel like you're needing to just keep going forward and not stay stuck where you're at. There is going to be some changes coming in. One for the past or now, the past or now. Really trust yourself. Really trust on how you're doing things. Really get in tune with your intuition, your higher self. I feel like you're very independent. That you're knowing what to do and knowing how to make things happen. I feel like there's a lot of growth here, a lot of abundance trying to come through. I feel like you're needing to find your confidence in everything that's going on. One for the what's hidden. Wow, he's been coming out in every reading that I've been doing. So with the King of Swords here, I feel like you need to stand your ground and speak your truth. Be bold, be truthful about things that are going on in your life. You know, speaking your truth and doing what you're needing to do to move forward. I also feel like you need to be like really watch your communication on things and how you're presenting yourself or really communicating with people. Okay, like really like really like watch your words, like try not to be truth not try not not to be truthful, try not to be harsh on the things that you're saying or doing. Okay. One for the hopes and the fears. The Two of Cups, I feel like you're wanting some kind of offer to come in or some kind of opportunity to come in. I feel like there's a decision you are making towards somebody else. One for what you need to do now. Need to leave this whatever it is that you were dealing with, ending, you know, a relationship or an obstacle, a career that you moved on from, things that have ended. I feel like you need to move on from it. Okay. One for what you need to work on. The High Priestess. Really trust your intuition, you guys. The High Priestess, when she shows up, it's not just because she wants to look beautiful. It's because she knows what she's doing. She has an inner knowing, and this is something you're needing to work on, Aries. Really look at your intuition and what's going on. You have the outcome. What is the outcome? The Knight of Swords. I feel like you're still angry about things, but definitely trying to move forward no matter what. You're very strong-willed. You know what you're doing, but leave the anger. Leave the anger, the frustration, leave it behind. You have the Ace of Wands, so definitely on a new path, going towards a new path. So I like that very much. Don't let anybody stop you from pursuing what you're wanting to do. You know, be assertive. You know, find your confidence, find your courage to do what you're needing to do to move forward instead of staying in the same place. Because I do feel like at times you do feel like you're stuck, but I feel like you need to stop listening to people around you and what they're saying and to do for you. Be your unique self, Aries. You also have the Seven of Pentacles here and really trying to figure out your next step and what you're trying to do. I feel like you're reviewing everything that you've been through, everything that has happened, and I feel like you're trying to figure out what your next step is. Wow, so much here, Aries. What's going on? What's going on, my fellow Aries? All right, so let's do this. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. See what's going on for you, Aries. Why is the Devil card here for Aries? One more card. So, so you start off with the Devil card, right? The Devil, he's looking at you like, you know what you're doing, right? It's got the, you need to leave those old patterns behind. I feel like at times you do feel stuck, though. I feel like there could be things that are keeping you down or keep weighing you down. And I also feel like, there's been a lot of things that have happened that you've done, temptations and just things, that are keeping you from moving forward, like doing the same patterns over and over. And there's a lot of things that you're regretful for, I shouldn't have done this, I shouldn't have done that. And, if I would have done it this way, I would have done that. But you got to try to let that go because it's done and over with, okay? You need to move on from that. You have the Seven of Pentacles here again. Remember, it was at the end of the tarot deck over there. And I feel like you're deciding on which path to take, on what you're wanting to do next, what it is that's going to give you some kind of stability or some kind of growth. I'm definitely reviewing everything that has happened. Really try to focus and leave that behind, okay? You have the Wheel of Fortune here, and why is the Wheel of Fortune here? One more card. All right, so you start off with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune says that, things have come to a close, things have ended, cycles have, you're moving on, things just coming to a close, But I feel like there's karma here, and that whatever has happened or conspired to you feeling, the way you're feeling, I feel like there's karma. Like what goes around comes around. The wheel is turning, but I also feel like things have changed for you a lot, and I feel like you're needing to stand strong and really see the truth in everything, like move forward from everything that's been happening, move forward from everything that has been said and done, and that's something that you're really needing to work on. I feel at times that you need to slow down, okay? Like just move forward, but slow down on things, okay? Try not to rush into anything either, because there are times that you do rush into things, and also I feel like you're still very angry about everything that has been happening. Still have that anger, but it's like you're wanting to move very quickly from it, but it's like it's gonna take time. But you need to take your time with things, okay? Because you're trying to decide on a lot of things right now. Definitely a decision is here, but be real with everything that's going on. Be realistic. Know what you can and what you cannot do, okay? Don't just jump into things quickly because you're in a rush to hurry up and get out where you're at. And, really be careful on how you're doing things. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Remember that you are definitely very independent. You know how to do things. Trust your higher self, though. Trust your intuition, Aries. You have that gift. Use it. Oh, thank you, Spirit. So really use it, okay? I feel like there is abundance coming in, but I feel like you're needing to put your energy into things that are going to make you happy. Because I feel like there's a lot of ideas that you have that are could be very prosperous for you. Um, there's a lot of growth here. Really trust your intuition on things. You have the King of Swords here, and why is the King of Swords here for what's hidden from a card? All right, so remember to be, excuse me, excuse me, my goodness. So remember to speak your truth about things. Be strong, be bold, be courageous about whatever it is that you're needing to do. Because you're needing to do is speak your truth about everything. And communicate better. Like, don't just say, oh, it's over there, Don't just say it like that, Say, yeah, I think it's if you go on to the left and you turn to the right, you will see a big building, and it's there. Don't just say things that are just coming into your mind. Really speak with communication, like communicate better, because sometimes you come across as you're thinking very quickly, and your mind doesn't, your voice doesn't say what you're, it's like quick. It's like quick, 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 and you're not really saying what you're wanting to say. Okay, and they're also asking you to speak the truth. What is it that you're wanting to say? It's time to say it. Find your courage, find your confidence, and speak your truth. I feel like you're definitely trying to move forward. I feel like because you're seeing a lot of truth here. For some of you guys, you've already seen that truth, and I feel like you are definitely going to move forward. But I feel like you need to be careful and take your time. Remember that everything is in divine timing. Okay, so just know that. I feel like you're trying to manifest things coming in. I also feel like you need to think positive in everything. I feel like also too you need to try to go within and reflect. I feel like also that you have all the tools to create what you're wanting to create, the world that you want to live in. So it's time to do it, okay? Think positive and everything. Believe that everything is going to fall into place for you, because it will. And I feel like you are definitely going to be moving forward, but I feel like you're needing to speak some kind of truth here. You have the Two of Cups down here for the hopes and fears, and why is the Two of Cups here on my card? So I feel like for some of you guys that there was decisions that you had to make about someone that's very close to you. Could have been a relationship, just could have been a career, could have been something, but just definitely somebody very close to you. I feel like you're very you're very upset because there was decisions that were made. I feel like you just need to trust the process on these things that are happening, whether they're good or bad. Also for somebody out there, I feel like you're waiting on an offer and it didn't come through, and I feel like you're very disappointed in it. I feel like everyone is disappointed or very disconnected in everything that they're trying to do, the decisions, the opportunities. I feel like you're not really focusing enough, and I feel like you're really trying you're leaving a you're like wallowing in it. And I feel like you need to focus because there are opportunities around you. You're just not really seeing them because you're thinking too much about this, or you're thinking too much about that, and you're very overwhelmed, and you're trying to decide, am I going to do this? Am I going to do that? But you're still in that mode where you're very disappointed or very disconnected. Um, and I feel like you need to go within because you have answers that you're looking for, and you're searching for the answers. You're very strong willed, you're very knowledgeable, Aries, but you are wanting answers for everything that has happened. They're asking you to go within and reflect. You have the Ten of Swords here, and why is the Ten of Swords here, and what you need to do now. One more card. Wow. Yes, you need to move on. Okay. Ten of Swords is here. An ending has happened. Whatever has come to a close, a relationship or a career, whatever it was, things have come to an end, and you just need to move on and go forward. Okay. Start taking control of everything that's been happening in your life, because there is a new path here for you. There's been breakthroughs. You're seeing clearly now about everything. You're knowing why everything happened and why everything ended and how it ended, definitely. And it's time to move on because you do have that Ace of Swords, and you're seeing the truth. There's truth. There was truth here that you had to see, and you're definitely moving forward. With the Chariot. The Chariot is saying, I'm going to move forward. I'm not going to let this keep me back. There's no reason for you to stay back, right? Because it's ended. So it's time for you to move forward. You could also be moving from place to place, traveling, but definitely moving forward. Nothing is stopping you because you're charging forward. You have the High Priestess here for what you need to work on, and why is the High Priestess here? Wow. So definitely trust your intuition, okay? Try to not let your emotions be in the way of the things that you're deciding on. Don't let your emotions get in the way of your decisions. Really listen to how you're feeling about things, how everything has happened. Listen to yourself, you know, um, use your inner knowing. Trust your intuition to guide you, is what they're saying. I do feel like there could be another person coming in, here soon. So just know that. But trust your higher knowing, okay? Trust yourself. Trust yourself on your decisions that you're making. Really trust yourself. You have the Knight of Swords here for the outcome, and why is the Knight of Swords here? Well, my card. So the Knight of Swords is talking about, moving forward, anger, I feel like you still have that frustration, that anger, but I feel like you're very strong-willed and you are definitely going to move forward. And that's what they're saying, find your courage to move forward. Be assertive. Like, don't let no thing stop you. Move forward from everything that has been happening and embrace the truth that has come in. Embrace the ending that has happened, because this is the change that change that we're needing to move forward. That even if you feel like, you've been hurt, you've been betrayed, or you've been, you know been feeling regret, or should have done it this way, shouldn't have done it that way, it still ended. It's still, the truth had to come out. So embrace it, they're saying, and move forward, because you will. There's changes here, there's new messages coming in, there's communication, there's change, and they're asking you, embrace all this, embrace it all, and be realistic with yourself. Aries. Wow, it's big. All right, so Aries. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you next time. God bless.